Hey guys, it looks like I am live. I'm just doing a quick shout out for David the Good. And of course, I'm still having a problem with the studio for some reason, the way that it does um, the setup. Let me see if I can do this again. There we go. Hey, Wide Family. Hey, Skinner Farms. Oh my gosh, you guys pop right in. Thank you so much. Boom. Yeah, I was trying to do just a quick live for Dave the Good. And many of you know him. He now has about 100,000 subscribers. You should have been there long before. Today is such a busy day. I don't know how long I can stay on. Wow, Warren Lewis too. Thank you guys for popping in. I really appreciate it. If you don't know David the Good, he was a Florida gardener. Of course, little man wants to pop in. He's the reason why I'm late. Squeal and all. I love you too. Kiss me over there. Go over there with your toys. Go. Thank you. Anyway, David the Good was the reason that I continued to try gardening. And he encourages everybody who gardens in South Florida and in the tropics that it's not a one and done deal. And if you're trying to like whip out tomatoes right now during the summer, you're going to get a bad wake up call because everything's going to attack them, including our heat. Although you guys up north have really had it worse than I have. But for those of you who are, if you're not subscribed to Dave Good, I just wanted you to be able to head over to his channel. The Compost Your Enemies t-shirt is from one of his books, Compost Everything. It's basically an easy way to compost. He teaches in that book. Courtney's husband, that's perfect. Warren Lewis in the house. I can't even do it like Courtney does. And for those of you who don't know, I did my first t-shirt Tuesday for Wide Family Farm and Courtney's husband because they sent me an awesome t-shirt that I still have. My son is throwing things. No touch. No touch. No, go over there with your toys. Yeah, I'm not even sure how I can do lives unless I go on very late at night. And I know Gil and please go over there and Dave are on. Sorry if my voice is getting loud. But yeah, I did it first for Wide Family Farm, and they are the first people too to ever send me a free t-shirt from their channel, which, you know, just really touched my heart. But this week is about David the Good. He's an author and a South Florida gardener is where he started down in Broward County. He was surrounded by his brothers and sisters and basically just a really good upbringing. And they taught the kids kind of how to be self-sustaining. And he followed his passion, which was plants, and started a nursery business when he was actually really young down here, you know, in Broward County, Florida. So some of his books, the first one that I saw was Crazy Easy Florida Gardening. And that has to do with basically getting your perennials out. And if you have perennial plants or perennial trees, those are or set it and forget it kind of plants, like sweet potatoes down here in the heat are a wonderful set it and forget it. You just kind of put it in the ground. You got to peek at them once in a while, but you know, they'll be ready in 100 days and you're good. Thank you for the thumbs up on the way in. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all you guys in chat. I actually had turned it on to live chat and then it took it right back off of live chat. This thing is just unbelievably a pain in the tushy, the way that they set it up for some reason on my Mac. So if I'm missing anybody, I'm sorry about that. I am still having issues with the chat. Even when I popped it out, I turned it to the live chat and it turned it back. Oh, hey, Broussard Homestead. Awesome. That's good to see you too. So I was just giving David the Good a shout out. Brett, and I hope Amy's doing well. Thank you. Courtney and I just love our red lipsticks. She's got a better one than I do. I need to get that color. It's a little bit deeper. Just brightens up the day when you can put on a red lipstick. And for me, eyebrows. I never know if I'm going to come out with angry eyebrows at any given day. It depends on how I draw them and what kind of day I'm having. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Oh, God, just be with Amy and comfort her while she's getting that tube out and just guide the doctors in doing it. I pray that you would remove any pain that she's feeling. I pray that in Jesus' name, amen. I pray open-eyed sometimes. I don't close my eyes sometimes because he's here with us all the time. But anyway, yeah, I was just getting on real quick. I know my husband will be getting off of work real soon and coming home for dinner. And I wanted to make sure I got this shout out for David the Good because I've learned so much from him. And some of the things too, just getting bananas in. I mean, that's 40 pounds of food I got off those 2 banana trees that went into spike. They take a while to mature. To bring the boy a drink, Courtney, your husband's saying. If you haven't subscribed to any of the channels in here, please do. Courtney's husband is trying to get to 100 subs so he can go live. Wide Family Farm, we have fun with Wide Family on their, what is that, after hours chat after Courtney does her Media Mondays. And then Wednesdays she does her interviews. And water's cracking me up. Are you? Yeah, no squealing in the live. Here's my little guy. Yeah, he's got a really good arm. Okay, you got to go that way. Mommy's talking to her friends for a minute. Thank you. Good listening. Yeah, I got a puzzle. Oh, that's awesome. Skinner Farms is almost to 500. That's awesome. Yeah, I just barely got over 600, but I haven't been busting it to get subs. I'm just taking my time. But I took like a year off since Mom came, and then that other thing hit the universe. Just kind of, I don't know, made me buckle down and do some things. I've been watching, I think, more than creating videos. I'll shoot the video and then I can't put it together. Like I wasn't able to edit. But it's the gardener. No, son. Oh my gosh. Now he's trying. Hold on one second. No. Get down. Of course he tries new things that are dangerous while mommy's doing this. It's like when you're on the phone, but worse. It's like 5 times worse than mommy gets on the phone. He was just jumping on the couch trying to reach they call them plant areas where you can hang plants down, like those nice golden pythos, I think they're called. So yeah. Yeah, I just couldn't get the content out, and then I was having trouble with my editing, and yeah, I totally understand Skinner Farms. It's a big balance. Plus, there's just family. Family comes first before all this, and that's one thing. I'm in awe of David the Good because they, I think, are on their 10th child. She's pregnant with the 10th, and each of them, each of the older children, a lot of them help with the channel and with the garden, and even set up their own gardens. And the kids are always saving seeds for him. He said that one time in live. He had bags all around him, and they were like all different seeds the kids had saved for planting, which is really cool. I love that idea. I hope that one day my son will understand the idea of planting rather than ripping things out. And I cannot imagine doing it with 10 children. But he has too the support. Like I have an older daughter that, gardening isn't her thing, and that's okay. That's totally fine. It's just, when I was growing up, I always wanted to learn, and then my dad just stopped. So I learned what I could, which was mostly just perennial flowers and things like that. I have to keep looking away from the screen. I'm sorry. It's like a mom thing right now. But yeah, he has also put out other books and republished with extended material. So you want to look up David the Good. He's pulling his books, I believe, off of Amazon soon, and is starting his own publishing company, which is amazing. If you catch a live, it's directly behind him. Thank you. Thank you, Courtney's husband. There's the link. I'm sure a lot of you from, who have been on here that are in the room already have David the Good, but for those of you watching later, he is really knowledgeable. He has also lived out of the country. And he's also knowledgeable of living in Tennessee. So he's lived in like all kinds of zones and garden. He also has another book called Push the Zone, which that one's really good if you want to grow certain things out of your zone. He tells you where to plant them and how to plant them. He has Free Plants for Everyone, which is about propagation, air layering, and different ways to get free plants from seeds. Also, really great author, just entertaining too as a channel. Some of the edits are hilarious. He's also a musician, so any music that you hear is usually original and his own in the videos, and even some of that is pretty hilarious. Oh, good, Skinner Farms. Yeah, check him out. I think, he's got an offbeat sense of humor, but it's really funny. It's really, some of his stuff is really funny. And he's very big on yams, and yams, not sweet potatoes. The yam, like Discoria alata, I learned about from him, which is the ubi lamb. Yam. Oh my, there goes the brain. It's the ubi purple yam from Africa. It's the one that will grow like this big and looks dirty, and it's kind of all lumpy. It doesn't form just like a potato shape, but it's a great survival crop because most people won't know that you have it, and it'll feed your family and give you good carbs in a time where you might really need them. They also sometimes grow wild here in Florida, and you can dig them up. And I didn't know that until, watching David the Good. And then I saw people doing it on other channels. I'm so happy with the 8 thumbs up and the 10 in chat. And for some reason, the chat keeps going back to top chat instead of live chat. I don't know if that's just the streaming with YouTube Studio, which is what I'm doing. Oh, do you? Maybe I was getting that from you, Skinner Farms, that needs to be done. That's one thing we don't have here in my little area in Florida. We're not raising animals yet, but hopefully at least chickens soon. And I might do some outlaw quail. Shh, don't tell anybody, because all fowl is and all poultry. Hey, Elsie Garden. Hey, good to see you, Daz. Hi, Joe. How my buddy? How you doing? I'm just shouting out David the Good today. I hope he sees it and he knows how much I value him. I did a whole bunch of clips of me in the backyard and then couldn't use any of them when I was going to do a shout out when I got this shirt. Yeah, I know. It's 90 degrees there, Skinner Farms. I wouldn't want to butcher an animal in that weather either. Yuck. But yeah, I was just shouting out our friend, David the Good, for all, that we've learned from him. And we continue to learn from him. He's always coming out with something else. That's for sure. He's the one. I still want to try and grow a peach just from, him teaching us to put it in the soil, put it in some soil, put it in your fridge. And that's part of the Free Plants for Everyone. I think the directions are in that book. Look at that. I got a boo from Dave. Southern Ohio Prepping is on later at, is it 9 tonight, Dave? And then Gil's on at 10, or do I have that wrong? Is it 10 and 11? I always get my times mixed up because the little man is up and I'm double duty. Just like now he's being a little too quiet, which is making me nervous. Malachi, what are you doing on? Oh, I think he's just paying attention to his iPad. Oh, are you having trouble in your studio? Oh, I'm so sorry. It's that hot. Is the AC unit not keeping up? Is that bad? As you can see, Southern Ohio Prepping is in Ohio, and it seems like the northern states are just getting hammered with the weather we usually have. Oh, cool. You bought a native apricot? Oh, you don't. I thought you had a unit, Dave. I didn't know you didn't have one. I'm sorry. Well, God, if you have anybody that's got some money that wants to buy our friend Dave an AC unit, please have them go check out his channel and send him an AC unit. Amen. Yeah, I'd like to try it too. I think we have a native peach now. Not a native, but one that was assimilated to Florida. Prince Peach or something. I can't remember. I know, right? I should just like peek. Hold on one second. You're going to see my shirt, which is perfect. You might see more. Let me see. I'm like all plugged in. Malachi, what are you doing, hon? You're just on the couch and watching your iPad? Uh-oh, that laugh. Did you hear that laugh? He's got like a laugh like the Joker, but cuter. You were doing your iPad? No. What were you doing? No is always his answer.
Excuse me.
Excuse you. Hey, Garden State Gardener. Hi, Joe. You got to come over this way and see the hand. There it is. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Hi, Brampton Gardner. I don't think I've seen you in any of my stuff lately. Thank you for coming in, you guys. Yeah, the poop troop over at Courtney's channel, Wide Family Farm. Poop troop. We love the poop troop. It's kind of just a place where we can have a good laugh. Oh, you heard it, Warren? Thank you. He used to, even when he was little, his laugh was bigger than him, and we'd be like saying the mall and it would echo and people would just turn around and like it's one of those laughs where they laugh too. Oh, I totally understand hiding in the AC. That's what I'm doing. But we also have wet, kind of icky weather from Elsa coming up the west side of Florida. I'm on the east side. No, thank you. Don't do that. Thank you for listening. I know it seemed like fun. Yeah, he's never jumped and done that before, jumping on the couch trying to reach that. That's a new one. Unfortunately, when my mom got here, we had to we had a trampoline in the house for him because down here you can't put it outside or they'll drop your insurance, like your homeowners. But yeah, no kitchen either, please. Out. He thinks the reflection in the oven is such a cool thing to do. Oh, get out of here. You lived in Boca? You're in Canada now. Brampton Gardner, I hope you subscribe to me. I grew up in Boca. What years were you there? That's the wildest thing. We could have crossed paths. That's really wild. Yeah, I grew up in Boca from age 9 to about 24. 25 is when I got married and went down to, okay, so yeah, I was there part of the time. That was when I was dating the guy before my husband, year 2000 and 2004. Oh, you grew up in Oregon. Yeah, I bet it was a real wake up call to a different life when you landed in Boca. It's so different there. One day I was at the mall and I saw a lady with one of those really expensive cats. It looks like a leopard. I can't think of the name of it. And it had like this rhinestone collar on. And I swear she had like a matching pattern on her. I know. Wasn't that like 2 or 3 years ago? Right? No, 2000, 2004. Oh, wow. Yeah, I got married in wait a minute, 2000 I was married. What am I thinking? Is that right? I'm thinking 1990. I looked at year 2000 and thought 19. Thank you, Courtney's husband. I was married then too. I'm such a dork. I actually had my first child by then. Hannah was born in 1998. It was our second together because I married, my husband had a daughter already, and she is now married and has 2 babies. I'm actually a Mimi. I left grandma for her mom, and I asked her if I could just be Mimi. Yeah, more of a culture shock moving to Florida. You bet. From Oregon, I bet it was. Yeah, Canada was probably more like growing up in Oregon compared to here. Yeah, Florida was a culture shock for me too. And gardening it is too for people who come from the north because they still try to follow the same pattern, especially if they come down here. Like, Boca is not far from where I am now. And I remember my dad just hating the soil. It was so sandy in Boca where we were that he was like, I'm just going to keep up with the fruit trees and gardening. And nope, not going to do it. I'm not going to feed this soil because I know it'll go just right through it. And at the time, he was still working for IBM. That's like a lot of the people that ended up in Boca had something to do with IBM back in the day. I don't know if that still is now. And the salt air. Oh, the salt air here. I loved, one thing I did love and I miss is just being able to go to the beach in Boca. But that's also because I was younger and didn't have many cares. But just a nice day at the beach. Please get out of the kitchen and give that to mommy. What is that? Pardon me. Mothering. Momming. Can you give that to mommy? Gently, gently. Thank you. Yeah, why? No idea. You're not no junk drawer, please. Ready? This is what I got. Nice hook. You hit me with a puzzle in the eye today. It's been a pleasant day, except for that moment. But yeah, I loved going there. Totally different than Boca Chica. Yeah, totally different. We're talking about Boca Raton. If you look up Boca Raton, look up the Boca Raton Hotel. I think it's called the Resort now, the Boca Resort and something else. They changed the name, but it was a big pink building right on the intercoastal. It was like a major landmark in Boca, Daz, from my Aussie Garden and Kitchen. Oh, nice. You went swimming in the ocean every day after work. No drawer. Stay out of that drawer, please. No kitchen. Malachi, thank you. Shut it. Thank you. Sorry if I'm raising my voice in the mic. He is in my junk drawer. It's pretty organized, but it's got, little things in there, not for him. Yeah, I loved that. My mom's job. I know, right? Head on a swivel. People say that. Hey, Karen! That's who I was just shouting out. Our guy. David the Good. Yeah. Hey, Aid. Good to see you. And Aid near Karen Hill's Homestead. She just started a channel and they just bought their homestead. It was in northern Florida, right? Or are you still over on the other side, the West Coast? Can I have that? The Southwest Coast. We're grabbing everything. Oh, Southwest Florida. Yeah, nice shirt, right? Hey. Karen and I are actually members of David the Goods. I'm playing catch right now with the receipt. I won't be staying on much longer if I want my house in one piece. It's good to see you all, though. Yeah. Oh, okay. Southwest Florida. Hi, pup. Southwest Florida. And I'm on the other coast. So we're just like right across the way from each other, except for I can't leave my house too often with the caregiving I do. Can you, Hannah, your puppy's here, and can you just keep an eye on him for just a minute? Because he's going into all kinds of things. I just gave her, I'll give you the money sign. But yeah, she's on the other coast. Did you get anything, Karen, from Elsa? I was waiting to at least get the bands today of the rain, and we got some, but not much. More or less, we got it. I think the heavier stuff was last night with whatever those were. It was so disorganized. I haven't even looked at the update to see what it's doing now. Good, just light rain all day. Okay, because the people on the Weather Channel get on and they're like, blowing away, and it's only 30s. It's like 30 miles per hour. That's nothing here in Florida. It really isn't. I mean, it can take down stuff, but from what we go through, 30 miles an hour, he shouldn't be falling over and doing all that dramatic stuff. It's like that one where the one reporter who's now on CNN was in a ditch and claiming that everything was flooded in the area, and they show him from far back. Anderson Cooper, I think, was the one who did that. Oh, wow, a foot of rain in the last couple of weeks. Oh, no, Skinner Farms, you have hay that you have to get out of the field. Yeah, that probably needs to dry so it doesn't all just turn into a mess. That's terrible. I'll definitely pray that happens for you. Well, I think I'm going to have to go. I mean, there's way more about David the Good that I could say. But he is, like I said, he's also starting his own publishing company. Hey, Finca, what's up? Yeah. See, these are some of the David the Good members. And he has a membership too, just like Wide Family Farms does. And really, I support channels that I believe in, not just the channel itself, but the family of that channel. And so it's really those two that I've been able to give money to. And it doesn't mean that I don't support any other channels, but I have limited funds. I'll have to look at it, Skinner Farms. That's awful, flash flooding. Yeah, we started getting rain right before I could hook up. Oh, thanks, Joe. Yeah, I love being on with that crew at night on Wide Family Farm. But my little guy knows that I'm busy, and now his sister's out here, and he's pushing her to the limit, and she's really more docile and calm. But yeah, if it wasn't for David the Good, at least I don't think I would have gotten in as deep to gardening, like really had it kind of catch my heart as much as it did. Thanks, Finca. I love this shirt too. I like the color too. And of course, I love this because it's like you just have to wear that out, and people kind of are taken back by it a little bit. They don't mess with you. I'm sure they probably think I'm, little Looney Tunes when they look at it, but I don't care. I don't have a problem with that. I'm friendly, but right now I just don't have a problem with the 6 foot away thing, that we can keep that while people are being so bizarre. They can stay 6 foot away as long as they're being crazy. Oh, Kathy, my other Florida girl is here. Oh, my son is now knocking on walls. But yeah, I have to get off of here just as Kathy's getting on. The shout out was for David the Good, Kathy, for today. I'm doing a t-shirt Tuesday. If you have a t-shirt that you want to send me for your channel, I will gladly wear it and shout out your channel. I also, this one I purchased myself, will be, purchasing aid. Yes, I like being I like being antisocial. Oh my gosh. Oh, cool. Karen got the new t-shirt. I'll have to see that one. I don't know if I've seen that one. Oh, and thanks to him, I have banana water. It's like compost water. I forget what he calls that and what book it was in, but it's basically to feed your plants. Cool, Skinner. Okay, that sounds great. I'd be happy to do it. Hi, Griswold Family Vacay. Hey, good to see you guys in here. I was actually just about to end the stream because my son is a little difficult, and he's being more difficult with my daughter. The DFSW click, right? Yeah, David the Good really does have a group over there that kind of is been with him for years, and we pop into the lives, and it's so cool when we see a lot of the same people who have been there for years. And then we also see, like, Karen's been there for, I think maybe I've been in the group for 2 years, and I've seen Karen really in there about that long, maybe longer. But great to see her get her lands and, just see people grow in gardening and homesteading, and self-sufficiency is amazing. On our little plot of land here, I hope we can do a lot. But as you can hear, he's getting very wild. Oh, and now Glenn. Oh my gosh. I so want to say on How to Garden. If you guys check out each other's channels too, Living Miracle Homestead is another Florida channel, and she's got all kinds of stuff that we can grow here in Florida. I'm so jealous she's got all the plants. I love watching her channel, and I love going to her lives on Wednesday. I can't stay as long because there's so many lives now. I just have to balance my time, but I love her dearly. Kathy is an amazing person. And How to Garden Glenn is also a Florida gardener. And he has some really good advice. And just, he's planting new trees and everything. And it's great to watch the things that he teaches about. Wow. Yeah, Symbiotic Fink has been following before he even moved to the tropics. David did move to the tropics, and when things started to go south, I'm glad you can make one of my lives too, Warnless. When things started to go south with America, like bad, they did down there too. Oh, Dave, I'm so sorry. We'll be praying for you, hun. I know how the heat can really get to a person. We've been without sometimes AC in the middle of summer because of hurricanes, or it just goes out. I don't know why that is with ACs. They always like to die right in the middle of summer at its hottest. Oh, absolutely, Glenn. You deserve it. You deserve it. And all these channels in here are awesome. And I follow them. Like, I can't get around to seeing everybody as much as I want to. I think that's wonderful. Symbiotic Finca has a food forest because of David Good, and that's basically what I'm starting with, and you learn, like you put certain things in and you learn if that's really going to work for you. And then sometimes you pull it out and you sell it off. Well, he's to the point he's screaming and he's probably jumping on my bed. So I'm going to have to go, guys, and cut this short. Just got a mom, that's my first duty as a person right now, momming. Yeah, I am so excited about you starting your food forest too, Karen. Super excited. But I love you all for showing up. Big love, but not that kind of weird big love, but lots of love for all of you showing up. I hope you guys all have a good evening. I've got to also go make dinner. My love to all of your homesteads or gardens or even inside plants. I hope they grow well for you and give you a bountiful harvest. Much love to you. Emma, I'm sorry. I have to go, Mom. But you can watch the replay. It's just all about David the Good, and he's an author, and now he's going to be a publisher, and he also is an amazing gardener, and he's the one who really started the whole food forest movement that you see now and growing edibles. All right, guys, have a wonderful Tuesday, T-shirt Tuesday for David the Good. This is his Compost Your Enemies. Go check him out while he's still on Amazon before he pulls all his books and moves everything over to his publishing company. Bye. Much love. Have a good one, guys. Have a good Tuesday and the rest of the week. I'll talk to you soon. All right. Bye-bye.